result of years of scientific study combined with the experience of years. You read this statement, then you you can read this statement. Yes, only the first statement, not the second or third. Okay, how many times F is appear in this? You are not supposed to count the bat counting again and again. Only once, two, three. This is a judgment. Okay? Then, how confident you are to the answer? It's a two or three, four. Like that means this all the judgment, because when you are going in the running, you have something inherent कि okay, this will be the correct. कि मैं गलत कर ही नहीं सकता यार, इतने साल से पढ़ रहा हूँ. I knew how to read the English. ठीक है ना? तो I knew how to read the English, तो मेरे पास गलती नहीं हो सकती. That I understand. So but about the confidence, like when the student appear in an exam, especially 10th or plus 2 exam, so the time is out from the examination center, he can guess, okay, 1 2 3 3 क्वेश्चन गलत है, ठीक है, तो इतने मार्क्स आ सकते हैं. होता है. When that guy move to the home, after half an hour you can ask, okay, नहीं 5 दो गलत हो गए, ठीक है. तो that mean कि it's a confidence where 0 mean that you are the sure you are wrong, and 100 mean the 100% confidence about the that. And this all is a exercise to judge, expertise, to get the confidence on your statement. Many biases on the forecasting. Company policies forecast that the boss want to hear. This happen? We predict what actually you are looking for. That, like you are working for some management. So management is looking the X product is more dominated as compared to Y. Although you know that Y is more dominated, but as the management wise, you forced to reply on that particular domain. Okay? That means company policies, politics, then overconfidence sometimes. The overconfidence has no relation to the accuracy. Whatever you are predicting is okay, but because I'm trained on that particular domain, I'm not supposed to accept my mistakes. Clear? Like simple example, you know how to drive a car, and your car is giving the fuel economy of 15 km per hour. So you know that you are the best driver. And in 1 hour day, you hire some professional driver. He's supposed to move that particular car. It gives a fuel economy of 17 km per hour. That makes a mistake, change. Then you will realize the overconfidence ki no, yeah, my vehicle is giving the 15, oh, it's a 17. That means you are not driving as per the standards. So what will be the fuel economy of the car? Where it will be the maximum? When you are driving in the 100 km per hour or 70 to 80? 70 to 80, that is the optimum speed generally considered. Clear? So that means overconfidence sometimes. Then wishful thinking, that means optimistic forecasts are probable. So this will happen, if this will happen. Oh, wishful. So if you are looking for that, your prediction might be wrong. And then success and failure attitude, good forecast due to the skill, bad due to the chance. होता है ना, अगर सही हो जाए ये मैंने किया, गलत हो गया, by chance it's happened. So we have to opt that. Basically these are the biased in, you are not supposed to create this. This type of bias is inherent in our human thinking. So we always plan like that. Gambler, bad luck and the good luck on the day. Data presentation, misleading graphs, table, easily acceptable. Like this, we are dealing with the big data and all data analysis, everything we are dealing with. Or you ensure that this data is correct one. That is the main. Like you are running some, for example, you are running some university. and you are supposed to be like you are the management MBA students. Okay? So as a institute, if I am running an MBA institute, so where will I will target to get the full admission? Those recently graduate, उन्हीं को टारगेट करूंगा ना. तो उनमें से किनको टारगेट करूंगा? हाँ नहीं, उनमें से भी like ये the college give me a data कि we have 50 students, ठीक है? You can target these students and they will be definitely out the MBA. Like from 15 I target 10, the topper. क्योंकि I always want to we get the good student. तो मैंने उनको कॉल किया, they say no. Reason? They already get a job, or they might be get a better institute. ठीक है? Different institute, their choice of branch. So there are many things. So that means the data presentation and data analysis is the main important. I'm supposed to target those are looking for the higher study and their interest, specialization, technical specialization is as per my availability. If I'm running a MBA in HR and the guy is interested in finance, so then it's not either you have to convince that particular guy about that particular thinking, otherwise they will out of different institute. So that is a presentation. Concession, refusal to accept the drastic change in the system. What is forecasting? It's the art and the science of predicting the future event. Why it's the art? What is the art? Why it's the art or science? Combination of both. We can say that it's a science, or we can say it's the art. Like a mechanic. Mechanic, generally you are not supposed to get the BTech graduate degree and then become a mechanic. Generally you find the roadside are the very basic, they have the basic qualification and experience only. And they learn with the art, experience. That is the things. And the science, because we have many technical way to analyze the things. That's why it is a combination of both. Experience as well as the skill. Forecasting versus prediction. And then, based on the past data, we analyze the future. And then, economic versus demand forecasting. What different? One is the demand. Like I need milk in the morning. How much newspaper you require to deliver in the morning? ठीक है? वो आपकी demand fix है कि we are supposed to sell this much of newspaper per day. ठीक है? वो morning में that demand is there only from morning 7 to 9. अगर आपका newspaper आपको कहेगा कि मैं 50% discount देता हूँ, but it will be delivered after 1 o'clock. Is it that useful? No. We rush to the office after 9 and nobody is supposed to read that. Clear? So that means what is the demand forecasting? And economy, for the overall development, what you require. Okay? Sometimes it's not a demand, but we force that for the overall growth. Clear? Processing prediction is the future event, underlying the basic of all the business like a production, inventory, personal and the facility what you are looking for. These are the basic things that we predict in for the future. The reality, forecast is seldom perfect. You can't say the prediction is 100% accurate. There are many chances that there is an error. 100% achievement is practically 0.100% achievement is practically not possible. Then most techniques assume an underlying stability in the system. The system should be stable. Like a demand of the newspaper that we are predicting today, it will be exist in the tomorrow also. There is no dress. There is might be a strike, press strike. Okay? People are not reading. Newspaper is not available. The transportation strike is there. The paper are not supposed to be delivered. Okay? That is there. But we predict when everything is running in the normal pace. No disturbance at all is there. Okay? इसमें भी change होती है. That prediction sometimes it's very like you can say the number of people eating outside in the restaurant in a season. Season means 7 days in a week. each week day is considered as a season. Like Monday, people generally avoid. Friday, generally preferred. Okay, Saturday is the holiday. The maximum rush in the restaurant you can assume is there in the Friday evening instead of the Monday evening. So that means we have to assume the stability and product family and aggregate forecasts are more accurate than the individual forecast. The group of people predicting something will give the better result as compared to the one person prediction. That's why we generally, when we are planning something, it's not a one-man decision. It's a group of people meet together and then given the solution. Okay? And it is assumed that that will give the better result. Like the three type of production forecasts. One is yesterday, one is tomorrow, and right now we are working. And if it's a stable one, then only you can predict. Like yesterday and tomorrow is the opposite together. You can't say that what will happen yesterday, it will repeat in the tomorrow. You can think about today. Like characteristics of the forecasting is the forecasting prediction of the future showing result and statistical based on the past and present days score. Clear? ये तो हो गया. Like this is the forecasting. Sorry. ये क्यों नहीं चल रहा?
लाइट नहीं चल रही.
ये तो आ रही है. इधर इसमें क्यों नहीं आ रही?
इसका वो स्लाइड की दिक्कत होती है.
ये तो हो रहा है ना.
साइड में मार कर एक साइड में.
सेल खत्म हो गया मेरे ख्याल ना. चल कोई नहीं. Like it's the present, the forecasting, predicting most likely future. That is called the forecast. Scenario, explore alternate future. What will exist? Different type of future that exists. The different scenario we can. Okay, this route, this route, this route. Okay? That is the scenario. That means prediction of the alternate future. Analyst and the marketers try to take into account the each phase of the development. What different alternate, like in the mutual fund investment or share market, what we did, we knew that this particular company have the bright future. We spend on that. We always try in not spending 100% amount on that. We try to spend 50%, 70% on the profit making and 30 to 40% that they are in the stable company. So that at least it ensures the minimum return. So that is the scenario. We find the different alternate and we try to buy best combination so that we have the minimum risks as well as the maximum profit we can get. And then backcasting, prediction of the hoped for the result and their comparison with the real score after a certain lapse of time. We choose what will assess feasibility of a desirable future. Is that called the backcasting. When we say the forecasting, we have a different type of time horizon. The short term, the medium one, and the long term. Like short term range up to a year, generally less than like your semester is the short term planning. You plan 5 subjects, you go through a certain number of classes, and at the mid-term is there, final exam is there, that will be the over. Okay? The short-term planning you are looking for. That up to a year, generally less than 3 months, purchasing, job scheduling, workforce level, job assignment, production level, that come into the short-term forecasting. Medium range forecasting, 3 months or 3 years. The medium is you are getting MBA degree. It's a medium term forecasting. You plan for your 3-year future. Clear? And sales and the production planning, busting, like the company launch a product, new car, that come into the medium term planning. You assume that this product will there in the market at least for a 2 to 3 years. like Apple, every year they change a new phone. That means they come into the medium range planning of their sale forecasting. And then the long range planning, like a big industry start, you are planning to start a new university, new industry that come into the long term planning, and you venture from the new product, like for example any particular company, you can say any automobile company, presently like Maruti, you can say they are running the business in the CNG petrol diesel vehicle, and then they stop the all diesel vehicle and move to the EV vehicle. That is the long term planning. The day they think about the EV, at that particular day they are not going to launch the product. It takes years to develop the product, to test the product, develop the facility for who to develop that new product, and then train the people on that particular facility. Then aware the people to use that particular facility. That means it's a comparatively better than the existing one. That is the long term. New product planning, facility location, research and development, that all come into the long term planning. Like, this is one of the example. What is forecasting all about? We try to predict the future by looking into the back of the past. Like, what is the demand of Mercedes E-Class? We have the data. Based on this data, we can predict the future. Predicting demand looking back to the 6 months. What is the basic way we can calculate, we can sum up all the forecast of the last 6 months, summation by divided by the number, that will be the average forecast of the, that is the safest way or the easiest way to predict the future. Clear? And this is again the classification of forecasting. The classification lead based on the database, like with quantitative and the qualitative. There are two type of the forecasting, based on the experience one, and second is based on the data. Then the based on the time horizon, short term, medium and the long. Then based on the economy, micro level forecasting, then the industry level forecasting and the firm level forecasting. Clear? Key micro level forecasting mean ki, for example, very simple example. Each faculty required some stationery in a semester. Clear? Chalk, pen, paper, all that thing. This is a micro level. Ki individual faculty, what stationery is required. Then you go to the different level, then you go to the department level. It sum up the faculty and you get the department level faculty. Then it's sent to the university level. They club the demand of the stationery item by all the section and procure that and then distribute it. That means we start from the individual to the department and then to the university level. We have the consolidated demand of this much trim we required at the end of the semester, this much chalk we require, this much different things we require. Clear? So that overall the demand. And then based on the methodology, these are the techniques like time series methodology, then quantitative or casual method or qualitative method. We will discuss all these methods in detail. Short-term forecasting, that means how many employees do you need, when and where. This is short-term. Tomorrow we required, if you are running an industry, we required this much man. Like you are constructing something, you are constructing a room. So you know that first day you require 2 mason, 3 labor. Okay? Then you need, okay, the construction work is going on, we are about the roof, we require the man who fix the iron. जो जाली बनाते हैं ना. Then उसके बाद I need the person that is the electrician. We required 1 electrician, 2 electrician. Then we have the requirement about the carpenter. So different requirement we can think about and we plan. कि first 3 days we require this much manpower, second day we require this specialization, fourth day we require this, or electrician we may require in parallel with the mason. Clear? So that is the short-term forecasting. And how much product should we take in anticipation the demand. कि for example if I am the newspaper seller, I know कि I am delivering the newspaper in a particular defined time in one or two different societies. Clear? One is reading about Tribune, second is Times of India, third Economic Time, fourth Jagran. So I count the number and then deliver. Okay? So that may be vary or that may be fixed. But it's a like 1 month. It's a 1 month planning. After a month, I say, okay, I am presently with the X newspaper. Now I'm moving to the Y. अब change कर दोगे demand, ठीक है? तो acquiring additional resources when we are going to run out of the capacity, we add the new resources. And how many more people will be needed? How large will our back order be? What is the back order? Back order be. ये क्या होता है back order? Back order rejected product, return. उसको भी तो consider करेंगे ना? Determining what resources you needed, kind of machine required, manpower required, which service are growing in demand. Service growing in demand. For example, आपको जैसे बताया कि Friday the sale of restaurant, footfall in the restaurant is high. So we require more waiter on that particular day. ठीक है? So that means which service is growing in the demand. तो winter आ रहे हैं, woolen cloth. Summer आ रही है, different cloth. Rain आ रहा है, raining season है. You may looking for something that umbrella and all this stuff. Clear? So that means with the season, दिवाली आ रही है, तो crackers मुझे चाहिए होंगे. ठीक है? दिवाली के next day वो cracker की value 0 हो सकती है. So that depend कि what particular you are thinking about. What kind of people should we hiring for that particular things. And the long term forecast, single or multiple year horizon. We can plan for a year or a 20 year, like we are thinking about a new university, new institute or new department in the university. The new department maybe we are planning for the demand of next 5 to 10 years. And when we are looking for the new engineering college in a new university, it may be 50 year or 100 year planning. Clear? So the time horizon, monthly or annual time bracket. So monthly target we can fix to achieve that, or we can plan the annual target for achieving that. Aggregate unit, product and service, input to the long term decision. Basically, this will give the